Now, the last one before we take a little break. This is the big one. How many of you have gotten a lot of value out of this conversation so far? Give me just like a little feedback, right? Right. A lot for you to do. No doubt. I like that. That's bananas. Thank you, Suzanne. I love it. The thing that I'm passionate about right now, thank you guys. I see all the comments. I love it. I just want you to, Todd Stevens from New York. I love you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Here's the thing. I think please take this the right way. Please look up here, guys. My mother raised me well. Please take this the right way. Your marketing sucks. Your messaging sucks. And the reason why it sucks is because first, you're not looking at what the consumer's expectations are, and you're saying the same stuff that everybody else is. So what do the consumers want? They want Amazon-like experience. Push a button, magic happens. They want a Disney experience. They want emotion. They want the five senses, right? They want to be wowed by the experience, right? But you know what they also want? Surprise and delights. You know what they also want? Certainty, transparency, convenience. And yes, they'd like to not lose money or overpay on anything. I don't think that's a bad thing. That sounds like all of us together, all of us collectively, we want this. But consider, you ready? Here's the challenge right now. And Fred, I am on a tirade on this. I say it's clear what the consumer wants, but if everybody in the market is saying the same thing, why me? Look at me. Look what I've done. I'm amazing. I'm really good at this. You know what they're also saying? This is why you should sell now. Oh my God, you got to do it now. It's so urgent. It's so important. You got to do it now. How does that resonate for the client? But my favorite one is, look, I did it again. I did it again. And I just summarized what I've seen in the last, call it 30 years. And I would argue today, look up here, there's a reason why they go to all those websites. There's a reason why they go to those websites. Because they use testimonials, they use stories, they use examples. They're bored for sure, Emily. Thank you so much. And they're tired of hearing that you're number one and everybody else is number one and we're all number one. And they're tired of hearing that I should sell now because you're not really speaking to the actual three sellers. Right now, when you look at the consumer data, pay really close attention right now. And I'm going to show you the Realtor.com graph so you're clear on where I got this. Right, Amanda says they think, who cares? Because Amanda, they're not talking to you, right? They're just going, why me? Why now? So watch this. Here's the three sellers, people that are downsizing. Do they care why you, or do they care how do I downsize effectively? How about trade uppers? Hey, I want to cash in. I bought my home in 2010 for $400,000. It's now worth $950, and I have $600,000-$700,000 in equity, and interest rates are still at 3. I want to trade up. They don't care why now. They care about how do I trade up? What makes the most sense for me? How do I sell this home and not get lost in the shuffle because the market's so hot that I sell my house for top dollar, but now I need to rent or I need to go live in a hotel. And then you know who's got all the money? The super seniors. The super seniors, and they're looking for a different message. They're looking for a very different message. Why me? Why now? Look, I did it again. Who cares? You know what they want? They want somebody with gray hair telling them that they hired Jason Dalton and he took care of all of the monotony and the details and more. And all you got to do is just look at median age of home sellers. Here's what Realtor.com put out. They said, yes, look at 45 to 54 years old. That's 17% of the sellers last year. 55 to 64, 22% of the sellers. But look where all the money is. 65 to 75 years or older, you're looking at 33% of all the sellers, William, and they're all in your marketplace. And they're sitting on, they bought a $400,000 house in Carmel that is now sitting on a $10 million lot, right? They need a different message than why me? Why now? Look, I did it again. So consider, you ready? What's the crazy offer you could make that could separate you from the competition? What's the crazy offer you could make that would separate you from the competition? Or better yet, ready? What's an offer that actually resonates with the majority of home sellers? What is the pain that they're experiencing? What is the convenience that they want? How will you solve my problem? It's not why me, why now at all, my friends. Now, I am not attached to any of these. I'm not attached to any of these, but I'm going to give you from what we did in a mastermind session with about 36 of the smartest agents I know. We just brainstormed and my assistant captured every one of them. Let's take a look at the list. You ready? Highest price every time, guaranteed. How about that for a headline? Versus, we can get you top dollar. Look up here. How many of you think in today's market, there is a segment of homes that come on the market that are going to sell for the highest price ever? Right? That's the market we're in. But why not use it in your advertising? Highest price every time, guaranteed. You know what my favorite one is? Look at the bottom one. Would you like a crazy offer on your home? Would you like a crazy offer on your home? Does that speak to people? What do you guys think? Versus just listed, just sold. Versus look, I did it again. You want a crazy offer on your home? How about refresh and relax? Think about the super seniors. Refresh and relax. You deserve a stress-free sales process. And you type that into conversion.ai and it says, we're going to put you up in a hotel. We're going to completely deck out your property for a few days. We're going to launch the listing on Friday. And by Friday night, we'll be presenting 18 offers or more. And you spend the weekend in the hotel on us, relaxing while we take care of everything else. I have moved 6 times in the last now 7 years, building a house that didn't get finished and had to move again, and then lost my lease on that one and had to move again, and then moved again, and then finally moved into my house 4 years later, only to buy a house in Dallas and move again. If you ask my wife, how does she feel about moving? She would say to you the following: moving sucks. Everything about it. The agent, she says, I love my agent every time. They are the best. But the process of packaging up, getting everything ready, she said it's the most horrible experience for someone that's busy. And yet no one ever talks about it. But look at that bottom one. Would you like a crazy offer on your home? So William, I'm doing this with my Team Plus guys, and we're live in Dallas, and one of my clients in Canada, because the Canadians couldn't fly down, Paul Rushforth, will do 800 transactions this year, mega team, longtime coaching member. He immediately sends crazy offer for your home, an email to his marketing director and says, build me a website, and she builds a landing page just like this. Would you like a crazy offer on your home? The real estate market in Ottawa is so hot and fluid, you can easily, ready, say what market value is, or who can say what market value is? I'm sorry, I screwed that up. Who can say what market value is? We get our clients crazy home offers. And then you know what he started doing, Mike? He started running Facebook ads. Want a crazy offer on your home? To this as a squeege page, right? To this as a landing page. And just like that, he's actually speaking to what people want. All they do is they type in their name, they type in their address, right? Email, sell, whatever you want, and boom. Tell me the crazy price you want. You know what this is going to compete against? The iBuyers. You know who this is going to play for? The person that's like, yeah, I'm tired of hearing over and over again, why me, why now? You're actually telling me I can get a crazy offer. Let's go. Now, let me show you a few more. I just got a bunch. How about sell, stay, and search? What is the biggest concern of every seller? Sure, you're going to sell my house in 2 seconds and I'm going to get a ton of money, but where do I go then? But why not offer the sell, stay, search program exclusive only by you? Find your new home first before you sell, or don't list your home until you find your replacement. And you say, sit down with me, Miranda, and I'm actually going to take you through the buyer consultation first, do a deep dive on everything that matters to you. I'm going to start showing you properties that are selling in that area. I'm going to talk to you about stuff that used to be on the market that expired or canceled. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to go find you a property off market before we put your home on the market. Like, that's what agents are doing right now, my friends. And they're winning because it isn't just, Tanika, why me? Why now? Let's go. Ready? How about remove the suck from selling? Remove the suck from moving. I know some of you are like, I would never say that. I would. Anybody that's done relocation would say, oh my goodness, Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, I know. How about easy for you home selling strategies? How about sending non-owner occupieds? Yikes, but I'm getting ahead of myself. That's on the listing side. How about remove the doubt and cash out? How about all the non-owner occupieds in your town? Sell your home over the phone. Sell your home over the phone. I'll do everything else. My point to you is this, and again, you guys are going to get a copy of all of this. If you want to defend your position, you have to look at what the big companies are doing. They're not saying, why me? Why now? Look, we did it again. They're saying, look at this couple buying their dream home and the emotional experience, and here's Realtor.com. It's emotion, 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 what the person wants and the brand. And we're over here going, just listed, just sold. So what are you guys thinking about? I'm just letting you reflect for a minute. We got 8 minutes before we take a break. What are you thinking about right now? I hope, yeah, bananas. Thank you, Lawrence. I like that. I hope, my friends, for my friend Sabrina, who said, I'm feeling like stress. This is so much. Oh, my goodness. Sabrina, I want you to win. I'm trying to put you in a position where you can beat some of these monster companies. You might not outspend them, but you can win on a hyper-local level. And that's what I want. That's what I want. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you thinking about?